welcome back to City Skylines. All right. Yeah, this is the last, I believe, of the things that I was doing back in last December when I got sick, and this is the last of them that I haven't restarted yet. So we're getting this thing back in gear, and yeah. Okay, now to recap a little bit, we have the city of Springwood. It started over here and kind of spread down this way for its early cheap residentials and whatnot. And over here we have Weston Hills and the so-called rich district and so forth. We have the Razor district up here, which is largely commercial, although there is a recent addition of office space and dense residential up here in this Weeping Willow zone. And yeah, it's looking like it's in pretty decent shape. I'd say it's in a fair condition to get some expanding done, and I've been kind of looking things over. Electricity looks like we're doing okay with that. It's a little bit on the low side, but I think we're going to do okay. Water availability is getting borderline, so I think the first thing to do is to get some more water pumps in here. I'm just going to throw in 2 of them and hook in the pipes for them, and along with that we'll get a couple of more turd spewers and hook them in. Yeah, that should fix the water availability issue. And let's see, yeah, I was waiting for this to empty out so that I could put in another incinerator. And I was reviewing the footage the last episode, and I caught a mistake. So I had an elementary school here, and there were complaints about, well, like right here, not enough educated workers. And I've decided, okay, I'm going to slap down a high school. The problem is, that's not a high school. It's another elementary school. So it's time. Oh, yeah, I guess I'm going to have to bulldoze that one first. Oh, wait a minute. Can I just move it? Relocate building. Okay. We'll just relocate it and drop it over here. How about just move it over there? Now, is there room for a high school? Right there. And that lights up the whole area for high school coverage. All right, great. All right, let's kick this thing into gear. And we have some businesses upgrading because the high school, great. And some more residential peoples are moving in, good. We need all of that we can get. All right, let's see. What I kind of want to do here is hook in another one of these over here. Let's see. Roads, prefabs. There we go. Now, I think I can drop it right there. It looks like there's some terrain I'm going to have to clean up first. I don't know. Let's see. I don't know. Can I hook it right into this existing road? I have to do a little bit of messing around here, but I think I can manage it like so. Right there. Okay, good. Okay. One way coming around here. All right, so that's a 2-lane one way. And if we just hook that around to here, that takes care of that. And let's see. Hook that in there. And this one, let's see, this is highway, right? Yeah. I'm just gonna loop-de-loop that around like so. And then this one, just pull it out, hook it in there, so the traffic coming out can get on here and go that way. Yeah, that's going to be great. And this is probably mostly going to be residential stuff. Let's see, need our Japanese gardens. And the basic city services, let's see. They'll need a fire department. Healthcare, well, it's going to have to wait. I'm getting a little bit ahead of my funding here. Okay, not a problem. Let's see, how's that going? 1%. Well, we'll just leave it as is for the moment. What I need to do is just kind of run things into high speed. And let it run for a little bit and let the budget recover from all of that spending just now. Big city, all right, and that gets us a boost of money too. Great. Crematorium, awesome. Excellent. All right. Pause for a moment. And let's see. All right, hurry up and empty you. Get going. All right, this is going to be great. I'm going to get another incinerator down here, get rid of this thing, replace it with an incinerator that will burn trash and make power. And once this thing is finally empty, I don't know why this text is overlappingly crazy like this, but yeah, that's annoying and very hard to read, and I don't know why it's happening. It's probably some kind of a mod conflict, but I have no clue as to which mod would be doing that. I don't exactly have a lot of them in. Okay. Are you done? 0%. All right. And it's time to get rid of you. Yes. And now down here on trash, incineration plant. Boom. Yes, the local neighbors don't like it, but that is going to help the trash situation by bringing incineration status closer to the point where we're actually burning more than we create. Yes, and the city will not die the death by trash. Okay. All right, and it looks like this is fleshing out nicely with population. So I can, okay, there's the firehouse. We need a police station. We need a clinic. And I'm going to want a crematorium as soon as I can build up the funding for it. Let's go ahead and run the water lines in. And are we going to need special efforts for the power? I don't think so. If I start zoning this area first, I can walk the power over. Well, it looks like it's pretty much running at capacity almost already. Good. All right, I just need to kind of let things coast for a while, let the budget build up, and start doing some stuff here. Let me throw some dense residential in, say, here, and let that start doing stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Just let things grow a little bit until there's enough budget to really set this thing up right, because there needs to be a subway in here, and I need a couple of others, well, at least 3 other. I need a subway on Weston Hills, I need one in Nightmare Alley, and I need one up here in Throne City, at least. So I'm going to coast for a while and just let the budget build up and just not do anything except minor maintenance things along the way. Like, here's a maintenance issue. No more room. Okay, begin emptying. How are you doing? 68%. I want to get to the point where I'm not relying on landfills at all, because they're not as useful as the incinerators that actually produce electricity. All right, I'm going to let it coast for a while, and we'll be back. All right. I'll tell you what, I was just waiting for the budget to kind of recoup, and this happened. Past 15,000. That is great. As a matter of fact, we're up almost, getting well on the way to 24,000 for the capital city. So this is cool in an extreme. That means I can do some things here that I've been needing to do. Like, for example, let's see, we've got police station, we've got firehouse, medical clinic, and so on. But what we need up here is a crematorium. And that one will cover the whole place. Boom. And that's great. That will also take the load off of cemeteries a little bit. Like, this one's emptying, this one's filling. So now the one that is emptying perhaps can empty into a crematorium, at least a little bit. Now on the trash front, we're just beginning to go incineration positive. So I think that's a great time to put down another incinerator to push it a little farther positive. Meanwhile, over here, let's see, I can just nicely afford this, and we'll put a crematorium down here and start zoning some more of this. And let's just walk the power over. Yeah, like so. And stuff will happen. Let's see. And for mass transit, I am so going to want a subway station in here, which it looks like I can just nicely afford. Yeah. Okay, great. And now some subway lines. Well, let's pop one from here to there and set up a route from here over to here and back again. That gets people access over into shopping. And yeah, I'm going to wait a little bit longer here because now that this is in here, once this area starts to populate more, get the power walked all the way over, the next subway is going to go down here in Throne City, and it's going to hook up to routes that'll come back over to here, up into there, and so on. And then after that, Nightmare Alley and Weston Hills. So, yeah. Right now the budget is negative. It's coming slowly back to positive. Just need a little bit of time for things to catch up. So I'm going to give it that time. Let's see, how is this showing here? Income 38, totals. Okay, we're getting close to being positive budget again. That red number that you can barely see at the bottom is the negative is getting smaller. It's going to turn green here real soon, and we'll get back to making a profit on this thing and build up some budget. How is the power? Still borderline, but it'll do. It'll do. Just need some folks to start moving in here to walk the power distribution across here to hook up with this stuff so that these services will come online, and then walk it over here to the parks and the subway. Alright, I am back to coaster mode, and yeah, hey, we got a positive budget again, so things are going in the right direction. Okay, budget is slowly recovering, but I see a problem here with all of these dead people waiting to be transported. And the reason for that is this thing's been emptying. It's down to 820, and I could set it to running again, and I guess I will. But the problem is that this one is now full and needs to be emptied. And I think what I'm going to do is, at least as a temporary measure, I don't count this as being permanent, I am going to put in a new cemetery right over here, which is, by the way, not very far from the crematorium over there. And I will set this one to emptying. This one is going ahead and accepting again. And what I'm going to do is this will get the existing pile of dead bodies problem taken care of. And I wanted originally to empty this out and replace it with a crematorium, because they don't have quite as big of a footprint. Yeah. Well, how about this? If I go ahead and pop this down here, or better yet, let's put one in Weston Hills. Yeah. Let's pop it right here in Weston Hills. Wait a minute, what's here? Oh, no wonder I couldn't put it there. So we'll put a crematorium, say, right here. People in Weston Hills love it. It will go in and start doing its business, and this thing, as it empties, can empty into that, hopefully. And this thing, yeah. So the thing now is to get enough crematoriums going to handle the tremendous load of dead bodies all over the city, which will get rid of some of this abandonment going around. Look at all these abandoned buildings now. They've been abandoned because they had dead bodies that weren't collected. Well, crematorium here will fix this for Weston Hills. And, well, what's the overall coverage for that sort of thing? It's okay. It's going to be on death care. There we go. Yeah, it's better. And 2 crematoriums there, a third one here, 3 cemetery, a third fresh cemetery, and the next crematorium is going to replace one of these cemeteries that's already there, and so on. And that's what I'm going to be saving up for next, and we'll get to doing that in the next episode. And by the way, I have to say that I'm recording this on the 13th of April, and what I'm going to be doing here to try to get into the thing, what I've been doing with a few other series, is recording ahead of time. So by the time this episode hits YouTube, you will know that there are at least 5 more waiting. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. I am out of here.